Welcome to Lit with Ernest, the show where we dive into the world of literature and explore its significance in our lives. Today, we're going to discuss the Balfour Declaration, a document that has had a profound impact on the Middle East and beyond. The Balfour Declaration was issued in 1917 by the British government during World War I. It was a public statement that expressed support for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine, then an Ottoman region with a small Jewish population. This document has been widely debated and contested, with different interpretations and understandings of its meaning and significance. To understand the Balfour Declaration's literary significance, let's look at the historical context in which it emerged. The early 20th century was a time of great change and upheaval, with the collapse of empires and the rise of new nations. The Middle East was a region of particular interest, with its strategic location and rich resources. The British government saw an opportunity to expand its influence in the region by supporting the Zionist movement, which sought to establish a Jewish homeland. One of the key literary traditions that the Balfour Declaration relates to is Orientalism. This term, coined by Edward Said, refers to the way Western writers and thinkers have often viewed the Middle East as exotic, mysterious, and inferior. The Balfour Declaration can be seen as an example of Orientalism in action, with the British government imposing its own vision on the region without fully understanding or respecting the local culture. The Balfour Declaration has had a profound impact on literature itself. Many writers have grappled with its legacy in their work, from Palestinian poets like Mahmoud Darwish to Israeli novelists like Amos Oz. These writers often explore themes of identity, displacement, and belonging, challenging readers to think critically about the complexities of the Middle East. For example, in his poem, The Penultimate Speech of the Red Indian, Mahmoud Darwish writes about the experience of being a Palestinian in exile, forced to navigate multiple identities and loyalties. This poem is a powerful example of how literature can capture the human cost of political decisions like the Balfour Declaration. In terms of cultural impact, the Balfour Declaration has had far-reaching consequences. It helped shape the modern Middle East, contributing to the ongoing conflict between Israel and Palestine. But it's also inspired countless works of art, literature, and music. From the poetry of Yehuda Amichai to the films of Elia Suleiman. As we conclude our discussion of the Balfour Declaration, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question. What does it mean for a document to shape reality, to create a new vision of the world? Is it possible for words on a page to change the course of history, or are they just empty promises? To answer this question, let's consider the concept of performativity, which refers to the way language can shape reality through its performance. The Balfour Declaration is a prime example of performativity in action, as it created a new reality on the ground by declaring support for a Jewish homeland. But this declaration had real-world consequences, shaping the lives of millions of people and contributing to ongoing conflicts. In conclusion, the Balfour Declaration is a complex and multifaceted document that has had far-reaching consequences for literature and culture. Its legacy continues to shape our understanding of the Middle East and its peoples, challenging us to think critically about issues of identity, displacement, and belonging. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.